it doesn't matter if semen retention is still hard for you or whether it is actually becoming easy for you. I'm sure you're going to be happy to know that there is a next, even harder level to controlling your sexual energy. And I bet that you have never heard it about in your entire life until today. And so in this video, I'm going to share with you what that next level to controlling your sexual energy is and how I was able to actually achieve it. Even though I only achieved it once in my entire life, out of all the times I tried it out and fucked up. And you're hearing this from someone who is being on a more than 2 years no-fap streak. Easy game, don't think about it anymore. It's not counting the days anymore. And I've been on a more than 100 days, so more than 3 months, a semen retention streak. And I fucked up just the other day when I tried out this next level. So if you're here, I guess that you know about NoFap, that you know about semen retention, and maybe you're already starting to become good at them, or maybe you're still struggling. But what is this next level, this, next harder level of controlling your sexual energy? Let me tell you a little story to present it to you. Just the other day, imagine I was there thinking to myself that I had just fucked up my opportunity with the cute girl that I had just met. And so I was there at the evening time, journaling about it, why I didn't shoot my shot throughout the day. Because you have to know that I was there throughout the day, joking and flirting and all of those kind of things, even becoming a little bit sexual, but I had never really shot my shot. I never really went out of the safe zone, putting myself on the line and having the opportunity to basically be rejected. And so there I was with her and some other friends of mine. Basically, I had gone out to a local bar to go and listen to some music. While I was there journaling, asking myself why the fuck I didn't shoot my shot. And so guess what? I finished my journaling session. I go to the toilet thinking to myself, yeah, and I'll go to sleep next. And when I get back, they are there again. But still I think to myself, well, it's too late now. We are all going to sleep, so fuck it. Until as we were walking back to go to sleep, she basically looks at me and tells me, wow, the stars are so beautiful tonight. In that moment, I knew I was still in the fucking game. And so I tell her, yeah, they're fucking amazing, aren't they? But here there is too much light. You can't really see them, right? But guess what? I have the perfect spot. I know a spot where there is no light. And yeah, I'm going there. Do you want to come? So guess what? She obviously says yes. And as we were there walking in the woods alone, we both knew, at least I knew, that I wasn't there going to look at the stars, right? So you can imagine how the story went on. But at the end, basically, actually in the middle, I should say, I fuck up. I relapse. And in that moment, I fucking realized, bro, how is it possible that I've been on a 100 more days semen retention streak? I thought to myself, yeah, I'm starting to become like it's easy now to be on semen retention. I thought to myself, I'm really good at controlling my sexual energy. But when I was there doing it, I fucked up quite quickly, to be really honest. And so I realized that this is actually way, way, way harder than semen retention. If you're thinking that semen retention is starting to become easy for you, this is the fucking next level. To be able to come without coming. And I bet you have never heard about this, but let me tell you what it is because it's so powerful. At least it's my personal goal. Because let's be honest here, right? We are not monks that want to be never using our sexual energy in our entire lives. At least I'm talking about myself. I know that I will be, trying this out also with women. So it's actually quite easy. Semen retention, I did it personally to be able to practice to control my sexual energy, to be able to actually not waste my sexual energy and to use it in more purposeful ways, and to actually also, practice my presence, my self-control. And so my personal goal has actually, since quite a while, since when I read the book The Way of the Superior Man by David Deida, been of being able to control my sexual energy so that I could come without coming. It's not about not it's not about choosing to not come while you're fucking. That's actually quite easy. The first thing, it's kind of like not watching porn. You decide to not watch porn. It's it's not easy, but it's also not that hard. The second way, basically deciding to have sex but then not come, it's kind of like edging. It's hard, but it's kind of doable. And the third thing is I think on a totally different level. It's deciding to have sex, to come, but be so good at controlling your sexual energy that you actually do not come on the outside. You basically don't shoot your shot. You come without coming. And it's actually doable. I didn't believe it at first when I first read it in the book, The Way of the Superior Man, or when I heard about it. I do not remember. I think it was a guy on YouTube telling me about this the first time, or my friend telling me that he had, seeing that you could actually come without coming. But when I actually did it, that's when I realized that it was possible. And so I personally think that this is really powerful because at the end of the day, as said, we don't want to be there doing semen retention, not interacting with women for our entire lives, right? Not having sex, not bonding on a deep level. At least that's the case for me. I don't know about you. But I wanted to do so without having to waste my sexual energy when I didn't need it, right? Obviously, if I'm going to have kids, I'm obviously going to use my sexual energy in a purposeful way. But until then, I don't want to waste it, right? I want to harness it, to use it to live a better life, to do more things. And also, I wanted to be able to control my sexual energy, to be present enough to not spit it out, because when you're there having sex and spit it out within 30 seconds, it doesn't make you feel so well, right? But when you're actually able to control it, to last way, way longer, and by doing that, when you actually also come, you come without coming, creating a new world now. It feels way better. You end up not wasting your sexual energy. You end up being more present and get to the next level of controlling your sexual energy. And so, how did I actually manage to basically control my sexual energy on that level? The other week I fucked up because I didn't follow the steps that, when was it? I don't remember exactly, but some time ago I tried it again and I actually succeeded. And I felt so much better, bro. So much better. The first thing I had to do was staying relaxed before even doing sex. Because you have to know that very probably you, just like me the other day, before you're even having sex, you're having a hard dick since half an hour or 1 hour, right? You're there while you're flirting, while you're becoming sexual, and you're already ready to shoot your shot, basically. And when that happens, when you're there for half an hour, 1 hour or more, with your dick rock hard, basically, it's going to be hard to stay relaxed. So what you want to be doing, what I did personally, was to focus on staying relaxed even before having sex. So you want to stay as relaxed as you can, breathe deeply, let your sexual energy flow. Visualize your sexual energy flowing throughout your body so that you're not there, all tensed up and all ready to shoot your shot immediately when you get your opportunity to do so. And when I actually started, you know, having sex, that's when you want to be even more attentive. You want to stay as present as you can, as conscious as you can. And here again, breathe deeply and try to stay relaxed. Keep the front of your body relaxed. Keep your pelvic floor relaxed. You don't want to be there, when you're squeezing it, kind of like when you're going to the toilet, when you're peeing and you want to stop peeing, you can squeeze it, right? I don't know exactly what muscle it is. It's kind of like, I don't know if it's the pelvic floor or whatever. Basically, you can squeeze it and you can stop peeing, right? When we normally have a hard dick, we're basically squeezing it all the time. And when we actually are coming, we're basically squeezing it and letting it and relaxing it. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. When we actually want to come without coming, we have to stay relaxed the whole time. And when we actually are coming, we want to squeeze it as if to not pee. And that's when we actually are going to be able to come without coming. And when you do that, you want to try to stay as calm as you can. Just squeeze it, just focus on that. Maybe you can stop for 5 seconds, and and then, visualize your sexual energy going up the spine. And it's such an amazing feeling. I remember I was there, having an orgasm, but realizing that I didn't come, that I didn't just waste my sexual energy. And it was very, very interesting, very powerful. Actually, by staying relaxed and by, letting that muscle really relax throughout the whole act, I was actually able to last way, way longer until I came. And when I came, I actually didn't come, so I could even last way, way longer. I was like feeling amazing. It was crazy. When you stay relaxed, you last longer, you're able to control your sexual energy. And if you practice also this muscle, you can also come without coming. If you want to practice it, there are some specific movements, some specific exercises that you can do. Basically, when you're peeing, you can try to squeeze it and stop peeing, and by doing that, you will be able to um, to basically improve your control of that muscle. But if you really want to dive deep into this, I highly recommend you to go and read the book The Way of the Superior Man by David Deida. It really changed my whole perspective on this. It's really powerful. And so yeah, here it is. This is the next fucking level. And to be really honest, I'm hyped because I know that this is kind of like my goal, right? We don't want to just stop watching porn. We don't want to just not come and not have sex for our entire lives. At least I'm talking about myself. I personally want to be getting intimate with women. I want to, get in a deep bond. I also want to be able to control my sexual energy and to stay relaxed and calm and bring my control to the next level by doing this thing. So I'm not going to waste my energy, and I'm actually going to have the bonding experience. So that's why it is my next goal. And yeah, if you want to dive deeper into that, as said, go and read that book. If you're still struggling with semen retention or nofap, what I highly recommend you to do is to check out the link in the description down below. You can literally book a totally free coaching call with me where I'm basically going to give you my best advice for your specific situation to solve your problems. It's literally as simple as that. Really hope this video helped you out. If it did, and if you liked it, make sure to leave a like and to subscribe to let me know that you liked the video and to also not miss on my future ones. Anyways, bro, wish you all the best. Wish you a lot of good practice. See you very soon. Ciao.